So I'm going to keep your information confidential. Thank you for reaching out to me for an oracle card reading. All right, I know your questions, so I'm not going to say them out loud because I've already said them out loud. And I'm just going to imagine the questions you gave me. All right. These cards work with ascended masters, keepers of the light, and beautiful higher spiritual beings. Oh, sorry, the phone moved. Okay. Pulled up a card there for you. Let's see. I guess these cards want to be pulled out. I'll pull up everything. All right, so I pulled out 3 beautiful cards for you. All right. So, what I do feel with you, there is newness. So I don't know if you have a new job, you're starting a new class, you're starting a new certificate or a new job or a new project, but there's something that involves newness with you. I also feel this is a love reading, so I also feel that your partner is not on board with things, if that makes any sense. I feel like you guys have this connection, but at the same time, I don't feel like he's on board with the things you want out of life as well, if that makes any sense. I feel like you want different things compared to him, if that makes any sense. All right. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. This is, I can't pronounce his name, but he is an actual, I think, a spiritual being, higher being, or ascended master. Melchizedek. Look how beautiful that is. All right, so I'm going to open up the guidebook to read it for you, hon. Here we go. Melchizedek is a high priest who is mentioned in the Bible's books of Genesis and many other sources too. He is here to assist the earth through the ascension process, which is basically moving everyone and everything back to a state of love and harmony. He appears with bright light around him and a long white beard to match his ancient high priest ways, and is said to have his own order of light-filled priests who are able to help spiritual people develop their gifts and qualities. As he works on a high and energetic level, we can connect with him through sacred geometry and by focusing on ancient star-shaped symbols. All right, so one thing I do have to feel is I do feel you possess, how do I say it, kind of like light working abilities, in the sense of you connect with the universe a lot, you connect with symbols, you connect with actual shapes. So I don't know if you know a lot about mantras and just different shapes and symbols and stuff. You connect with that a lot. I also feel like this is a card saying about the relationship you're in. You've gone through a lot through relationships. So I feel like you've had a lot of relationships and you've been hurt, or you've just gone through a lot. So that's why you want to know, is this the right person? Is this the right guy or female that I'm going to be with? Because you're hesitant on it because you've gone through a lot and you've learned a lot. So you just need to continue with the progress you have and continue to learn, all right? So even if this is not the person you're meant to be with, you are going to always keep on learning. It's a learning further progress always, all right? But this card is just saying that what's causing you to feel like this is everything you've gone through in the past with other partners. You're very hesitant on it because you don't want to go through the same thing again with the person you're with right now. All right, so the next card is Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Wow, I see you're connected to the universe a lot. So like the cosmic. So for me, it's either you're a starseed, your most recent past lives was an alien. So I feel like you're really connected to, like I said, shapes and geometric kind of symbols and stuff like that. So I do feel like you probably communicate with different alien starseed races, like the Pleiadians, etc. So your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So I'm going to read that for you, my darling. definitely connected to starseed kind of past life. All right. Horus is the Egyptian eagle-headed god and sun, twin flame of the goddess Isis. He's known for his foresight, psychic awareness, and ability to travel between the worlds. You see, again with the psychic abilities. He can help us move into the cosmos with our mind meditations and prayers so that we can harness the natural magic that surrounds us. He was known for ritual magic in the past, and now he helps create pockets of energy in the world where we can access light, wisdom, and insight. If you are seeing the symbol of an eye appearing around you, the third eye, know that Horus is asking you to become aware of how you are influencing the energy around you and how it is how in turn it is influencing you. So basically it is saying that you are powerful, and you learn a lot through astral traveling, because I also feel you astral travel in your dreams. If you learn how to meditate and reflect more on yourself in prayer and meditation, you will gain more access, especially from the cosmos, the star seeds. I'm also feeling that, hold on, I want to look back at this. I am also feeling that you're very sensitive as well. So like when you feel sad or angry or like just not in a happy mood, you kind of like reflect it on everyone like really intensely. And then everyone around you will feel what you're going through. Like you are a type of person that like when you're mad or angry, you want people to feel the way you're feeling so they can understand. So that's what I think also with your partner. You're at that level sometimes where you want him to feel or her to feel the way you're feeling so he can understand. And maybe there's that miscommunication there that he's not understanding. Okay. Oh, how beautiful. Mercury. He's a sexy guy, isn't he? He's very handsome. Open communication. Alright, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. Alright, I think this has to do with the relationship as well. Alright, I do feel that probably everything you're telling me about what you're going through with your partner, you are not speaking up enough to him or her. You're not really opening up more to him or her, and you should really tell him or her how you're feeling. What's going on? What's on your mind? What you really want out of this relationship and what you're looking for. Or if you are looking for a relationship, tell him you're looking for a relationship. Tell him what you want. Straightforward, girl. Straightforward. That's how I am when I'm dating a guy. I'm straightforward. I go, this is what I want. Do you want this? You don't want this? Alright, sorry. Move on. Next guy. Next person. Next person or whatever. So this is definitely saying, tell him straightforward what you want. Because if not, you're just going to be with this person, dating them, wasting your time, and it's not going to get anywhere because he doesn't know what you want. You seem like you're not caring what you want because you're not telling him what you want. So I know some girls get scared to just give out so much upfront information, but nowadays, when you really love yourself, when you want to really commit to yourself, you have to be like that, my darling. You have to be like that. Alright, this is the last card I'm reading for you. Here we go. Mercury is a Roman god of messages and communication. In Greek mythology, he is known as Hermes. He has often been depicted with wings on his feet, representing his capacity to be swift and carrying caduceus, the same healing wand that Archangel Raphael is known to carry. As well as overseeing communication, he oversees the planet Mercury. When this goes retrograde, which means it appears to go backwards when seen from the Earth, communication can be delayed or difficult. We can call on Mercury for help with loving, honest, and open conversations, divination, and any form of expression such as art, writing, poetry, and journalism. He can also help us heal miscommunications that cause distress. So definitely, if you feel that the miscommunication between your partner is causing you stress, call out to Mercury. And also use a lot of journal writing, art and different forms of creativity to express yourself. I do feel like you do that a lot, so that's good. So, I got these 3 beautiful cards, my darling. Alright, from where I am standing right now, from what I'm feeling from your partner, I am feeling, I can't always tell you what to do because it's your life, right? And you can change your stars always, alright? Nothing, in my opinion, is certain things are predestined, but then other things you can change. So I am feeling that at the moment, I don't feel like he wants what you want. All right, I don't feel he wants the things that you want. I feel like you both want different things. You guys get along. You guys, have a great time when you guys are with each other. But I feel like he has he's seeing something completely different than you, and that's important to notice and see. And when it comes down to letting go, yes, sometimes you have to let go of a person that doesn't want the same things as you, because then there will always be conflict and problems in the end. So when it comes down to seeking love, if you have to let go of him, and speak up, tell him what you want, all right, and see what he responds with. But I do feel he wants different things. So last, I'm going to end it because I only have like 45 seconds. Seeking love, don't find it. It will find you, all right? It will happen when you least expect it. I know that sounds cheesy, but it's the truth. Just ask the universe for what you want. Put out your intention, put out the want that you want in your heart, that desire, and the universe will send it to you, okay, my darling? All right? If you ask, you will receive. So I will end it there. Thank you so much. Bye.